All right, everybody, welcome back. We are jumping into another deep dive, and today we are tackling a track that I think you guys have definitely heard.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's everywhere these days. It seems like it came out of nowhere.
Absolutely.
This is, of course, Smack Yo by Beltran.
Big track.
Huge, huge track. And what we're trying to do today is really kind of dissect this and understand why this song blew up the way it did.
Yeah.
And we're going to try and use a little bit of an AI lens to take a look at this.
It's a little different.
So we're going to look at some of the cultural trends, some of the algorithmic things that might be going on, even a little bit of music psychology, to see if we can uncover the secrets of the success of Smack Yo.
Yeah, and I think what's so interesting about Smack Yo is it seems like it really tapped into something universal.
Yeah.
You know, it became this global dance craze pretty much overnight. And to really kind of peel back the layers of that and understand how it happened, we really need to break down how the song works on so many different levels. From how it's structured to how it kind of fits into the current digital landscape that we're all living in.
So a lot of the sources that I was looking at pointed to the fact that Smack Yo is just so simple.
Yeah.
And so catchy.
It is.
Like, it's got that minimalist structure. The beat is super repetitive, and it just gets in your head, and it makes you want to move. And I'm like, yeah, well, isn't that kind of like the goal of every song?
Sure.
So what is it about Smack Yo that actually makes it stand out in that way?
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. Tons of songs are aiming for that catchiness factor, but I think Smack Yo goes a step further and almost weaponizes it in a way.
Interesting.
You know how certain tunes just get stuck in your head?
Oh, for sure.
Researchers actually call this the earworm effect.
Okay.
And Smack Yo is really like a masterclass in how to create an earworm.
Oh, wow.
And it's the way that melody uses these simple repeated intervals combined with that driving beat. It really taps into the way our brains process music.
Okay.
So you can almost think of it like a sonic loop that's engineered to be addictive.
Like, it's almost insidious.
It kind of...
Like, it's in there.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's not just about our brains, though, right? Because there's also the way that we share music now, and I'm thinking specifically like TikTok, right?
Absolutely.
So all the sources were pointing to the fact that Smack Yo is kind of perfect for that short-form video content.
Yeah.
It's high energy. There's no lyrics to get in the way. People can do dances to it. People can do workout videos.
Perfect for that.
So is it that the song was made for this moment, or is it just that it accidentally tapped into something?
I mean, it's almost like it was tailor-made for this type of content, right? And that's where we start to get into this concept of algorithmic amplification.
Okay, yeah.
So think about your TikTok For You page.
Sure.
You watch one video that uses Smack Yo.
Yeah.
The algorithm picks up on that, and then boom, your feed is flooded with similar content.
It's like they know.
Well, yeah, the platform sees that engagement, right? The likes, the shares, and then it pushes it out to even more people, and it creates the snowball effect.
So it's like a chain reaction.
Yeah.
Just pushing it higher and higher on the chart.
Exactly.
Okay, so that's one piece of the puzzle, right?
Yeah.
But there's also this cultural element that the sources talked about, and it's like this resurgence of certain types of dance.
Yeah.
Like shuffle dancing, and then this music genre, like tech house.
Tech house.
So can you break those down for us? Because I think some people listening might not know what those are.
Sure. Yeah. So tech house, first of all, it's kind of a subgenre of house music.
Okay.
It's got a big focus on repetitive beats, these kind of hypnotic melodies.
Right.
It's great for dancing, but it can be a little intense for some people.
Yeah.
Shuffle dancing, that's a really fast-paced, high-energy dance style that you see all over TikTok.
Yeah.
And Smack Yo kind of sits right at the intersection of both of these trends. So it's riding this wave of renewed interest in this style of dance and this genre of music.
And it's able to do that, I think, because it's purely instrumental.
Yeah.
Like, there's no lyrics to get in the way.
Yeah.
So it can appeal to literally anyone.
Exactly. It breaks down all those language barriers.
Yeah.
And it just becomes this universal language of energy and rhythm.
That's cool.
And then you add in on top of that the influencer effect.
Yes.
So you have these huge creators that are using the song.
Yeah.
Then you have smaller creators following suit.
Yeah.
And boom, it's everywhere.
And it's not just that they're using the song, right? It's that they're using it in very specific ways.
Yeah.
Like, there's all those shuffle dance routines.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I've seen a million of those.
And it gives the song a recognizable identity.
Yeah.
So it's not just a song, it's a whole vibe.
Totally.
It's a trend, it's a movement. People want to be a part of it.
Okay, so we talked about how catchy it is.
Yep.
But one of the things that the sources pointed to was the fact that it kind of hits this sweet spot, this like Goldilocks zone, where it's energetic enough to dance to, but it's not too intense.
Right.
Like you could just have it on in the background.
Yeah.
So how do you make a song that does both of those things?
It's a delicate balance.
Yeah.
And Smack Yo absolutely nails it.
Yeah.
It shares a lot of characteristics with other dance tracks,
Mm-hmm.
but there's something unique about it.
Yeah.
It's hard to put your finger on it,
Yeah.
whether it's a certain rhythm or a sound,
Yeah.
but it just stands out.
Totally.
And it's familiar, but it's fresh.
Yeah.
It's simple, but it's effective.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it so memorable.
So it's more than just a catchy tune.
Yeah.
It's like this perfect storm
Yes, it is.
of psychology and culture and the algorithm
all working together.
come together to
Yeah.
create this phenomenon.
It's a fascinating case study.
It is.
It really is.
And it begs the question, I think. What does the success of Smack Yo
Yeah.
tell us about the future of music?
Yeah.
How is music going to break through
in the age of algorithm?
in a world where it's like TikTok is king?
Exactly. I think that's something worth thinking about.
It is. I think that's all the time we have for today.
Great deep dive.
Thanks for listening, everybody. We'll catch you on the next one.
See ya, bye.